Hey there! Welcome back to CGK, Curiosities about General Knowledge. Today, we're going to talk about one of the most interesting planets in our solar system, Venus. Venus is often referred to as the sister planet of Earth, and it's known for its scorching temperatures and its thick atmosphere. So, let's get started with 5 fascinating facts about Venus that will blow your mind. 1. Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system. As I mentioned earlier, Venus has an average surface temperature of 864 degrees Fahrenheit, 462 degrees Celsius. This is hotter than the surface of Mercury, which is the closest planet to the Sun. One reason for Venus's extreme heat is its proximity to the Sun. Venus orbits the Sun at a distance of about 67 million miles, 108 million kilometers, which is closer than Earth's distance of 93 million miles, 149.6 million kilometers. However, being closer to the Sun alone doesn't explain Venus's extreme temperatures. The primary reason for Venus's intense heat is its thick atmosphere. The atmosphere of Venus is made up primarily of carbon dioxide, which creates a greenhouse effect. This means that the atmosphere traps heat from the Sun and prevents it from escaping back into space, causing temperatures to rise to extreme levels. Another factor that contributes to Venus's high temperatures is the planet's slow rotation. It takes Venus approximately 243 Earth days to complete a single rotation on its axis, which is much longer than it takes Earth to rotate once, about 24 hours. This slow rotation means that one side of Venus is exposed to the Sun for an extended period, allowing it to absorb more heat and raising its temperature. So, to sum it up, Venus is the hottest planet in the solar system because of its close proximity to the Sun, its thick atmosphere of carbon dioxide, and its slow rotation, all of which work together to trap heat and create scorching temperatures on the planet's surface. 2. Venus has a retrograde rotation. When we talk about the rotation of a planet, we're referring to its spin on its own axis. Most planets in our solar system, including Earth, rotate counterclockwise when viewed from above the North Pole. This means that if you were standing on the equator of these planets, you would see the Sun rise in the east and set in the west, just like on Earth. Venus, on the other hand, has a retrograde rotation, meaning it rotates clockwise when viewed from above the North Pole. This means that if you were standing on the equator of Venus, you would see the Sun rise in the west and set in the east, which is the opposite of what we see on Earth. The reason for Venus's retrograde rotation is still a bit of a mystery, but scientists have a few theories. One possibility is that Venus was struck by a large object early in its history that caused it to change its rotational direction. Another theory is that gravitational interactions between Venus and other planets, such as Jupiter, may have caused its rotation to slow down and eventually reverse. Despite its retrograde rotation, Venus still has a day-night cycle similar to Earth's. Because Venus rotates so slowly, its day, the time it takes to complete one rotation, is actually longer than its year, the time it takes to orbit the Sun. One day on Venus is equal to about 243 Earth days, while 1 year on Venus is equal to about 225 Earth days. In summary, Venus's retrograde rotation is a unique characteristic that sets it apart from most of the other planets in our solar system. While the exact reason for its retrograde rotation is still a bit of a mystery, it's clear that this feature has had a significant impact on the planet's day-night cycle and overall climate. 3. Venus has volcanoes and mountains. Venus's volcanoes are some of the largest in the solar system. The planet has more than 1,600 major volcanoes that are over 1 kilometer, 0.6 miles, wide, along with countless smaller ones. These volcanoes are concentrated in a few large areas on the planet, known as volcanic provinces, and they are thought to have been active in the planet's distant past. The most famous of these volcanic provinces is called the Atla Regio, which is a large, circular region near the planet's equator that is surrounded by mountains and characterized by a high density of volcanoes. Atla Regio is thought to be one of the most geologically active regions on Venus, and it has been the subject of much study by scientists trying to understand the planet's history and geology. In addition to its volcanoes, Venus also has a number of mountains on its surface. The most famous of these is called Maxwell Montes, which is the highest mountain on Venus and one of the highest mountains in the solar system. Maxwell Montes is located near the planet's equator, and it rises to a height of more than 11 kilometers, 6.8 miles, above the surrounding terrain. The presence of volcanoes and mountains on Venus's surface is surprising because the planet is often thought of as being geologically dead, due to its lack of plate tectonics. However, the planet's intense heat and pressure have caused its crust to be constantly remade over time, resulting in the formation of these geological features. In summary, Venus is a planet with a surprisingly active geological history, despite being considered dead in terms of plate tectonics. Its numerous volcanoes and mountains are a testament to the planet's past and provide scientists with important clues about its geological history and evolution. 4. Venus has a thick atmosphere. The atmosphere of Venus is composed mainly of carbon dioxide, CO2, and nitrogen gas, N2, with trace amounts of other gases like sulfur dioxide and helium. The pressure at the surface of Venus is around 90 times greater than that of Earth's atmosphere, making it the most dense atmosphere of any planet in our solar system. The thick atmosphere of Venus creates a strong greenhouse effect, which traps heat and causes the planet's surface temperature to soar to over 460 degrees Celsius, 860 degrees Fahrenheit. This makes Venus the hottest planet in the solar system, with temperatures that are hot enough to melt lead. Despite the extreme conditions on Venus's surface, the planet's atmosphere is also notable for its upper cloud layers, which are made up of sulfuric acid droplets. These clouds reflect a significant amount of sunlight back into space, which helps to cool the planet's surface somewhat. One interesting feature of Venus's atmosphere is its superrotation. This means that the atmosphere rotates much faster than the planet itself, with winds reaching speeds of up to 360 kilometers per hour, 225 miles per hour, at the cloud tops. This superrotation is thought to be caused by the transfer of energy from the planet's surface to its atmosphere, as well as by the strong temperature gradients in the planet's atmosphere. The thick atmosphere of Venus has also played a role in protecting the planet's surface from impacts by meteoroids and other space debris. The dense atmosphere causes most small objects to burn up before they reach the surface, resulting in a relatively smooth and crater-free landscape. In summary, Venus's thick atmosphere is one of its most unique features and has played a major role in shaping the planet's climate, weather, and geology. While the extreme conditions on the planet's surface make it inhospitable to life as we know it, studying Venus's atmosphere can provide important insights into the evolution and behavior of planetary atmospheres in general. 5. Venus is the brightest object in the sky after the Sun and Moon. Venus's brightness is due to a number of factors, including its proximity to Earth, its reflective cloud cover, and its high albedo, reflectivity. Because Venus is the closest planet to Earth, it appears relatively bright in the sky, even though it is not as reflective as some other objects in the solar system. Another factor that contributes to Venus's brightness is its thick cloud cover, which reflects a significant amount of sunlight back into space. These clouds are made up of sulfuric acid droplets, which are highly reflective and help to make Venus one of the brightest objects in the sky. Finally, Venus's high albedo, reflectivity, also plays a role in its brightness. The planet's surface is covered in reflective rocks and minerals, which reflect a significant amount of sunlight back into space. Venus's brightness has been known since ancient times, and the planet has been a subject of fascination and study for millennia. In fact, Venus was known as the morning star and the evening star by ancient cultures, who observed it in the early morning and late evening sky. Today, Venus remains an important object of study for astronomers and planetary scientists, who are interested in understanding the planet's climate, geology, and history. By studying Venus, scientists hope to gain important insights into the evolution and behavior of rocky planets like Earth, as well as the potential for habitability on other worlds. In summary, Venus's brightness in the sky is due to a combination of factors, including its proximity to Earth, its reflective cloud cover, and its high albedo. This brightness has made Venus a popular subject of study and fascination for thousands of years, and it remains an important target for scientists who are interested in understanding the mysteries of our solar system. So there you have it, folks, 5 fascinating facts about Venus that will make you appreciate this incredible planet even more. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to CGK for more curiosities about general knowledge.